Today was a interesting day of expedition online. I've been feeling frustrations. Today, especially. We start the day off with, once again, another swap. But this time, I feel like the swap is a lot more friendly because it's a schoolyard pick. And I get on a team with literally majority of people I'm working with. I feel great. The only person I'm not working with is Joseph. So I'm like, all right, easy target. All right. We lose the challenge so badly, it hurts. None of us got a single point. We were not even close. Literally, I think we had like one, every single time there was like one ping pong ball and then they were at 3. Like, okay, they gotta be cheating. There's no way that they're this good. I don't. I'm just kidding. Anyways, so we go back and I'm thinking Joseph in my head, Joseph. I'm pitching Joseph. That's what everybody's going. Everybody's going for Joseph. And that's what everybody did. But Joseph is still here. Joseph had a compass. And Joseph played that compass. And he voted for Bar. Literally, one of the worst things that could have happened is him voting for Bar because Bar was in my alliance. One of the alliances that I actually was true to. I was not voting Bar out. Sucks that he's gone. It really does. I am actually really upset that he's gone. Who do we get in exchange of Bar? We get little Miss Courtney. We get Courtney in exchange for Bar. A number, lose a number, gain a number, but one number is slightly more annoying than the other number. Courtney is so annoying. It makes me want to rip my hair out. But the thing is, she's such an asset. She's such a shield. But it's hard. I tell ya. Being stuck on those one-on-ones with her makes me want to break my computer a little bit. Just a little bit. The thing is, Courtney has a compass. She told me has a compass, and I'm the only one she told me about this compass. She said that she would give it to me. And I'm not gonna be like, yes, 100% give it to me now. That's just like, okay, why? I could have said that, but it's just like, and she gave Austin an extra vote because she went to the summit. Oh my gosh. Courtney was really getting under my nerves, under my skin today. Hopefully tomorrow will be different. Hopefully tomorrow I can deal with her. Because there is a time in this game where I can see myself putting Courtney out. After the rendezvous, obviously. But I'd have to do it with Austin. Because it's us 3, Courtney, Austin, and me. It's us 3, from Original Purple. So I'd have to do it with Austin because I feel like I do have a good amount of trust with him because we did get through 3 rounds together. What a day. I'm so excited for tomorrow. even though today was just like, whoa! I'm so excited for tomorrow, and I can't wait.
So tonight we all bombed that challenge. It was hard to watch, even harder to lose again for another time in a row. The curse of Team Purple is following me. Getting back to camp, we fabricated that lie that I had played a compass, and that's why I was able to be saved and not really kind of blow up Annie or Courtney's spot right away. But we all ended up kind of thinking Joseph would be an easy vote out, but Joseph actually played a compass correctly and took out Bar. So happy it wasn't me. I was kind of sad that it had to be Joseph, and I even, once we got back in, was talking to Joseph like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't want it to be you, but I had to lay low and kind of go with the numbers," and he seemed understanding, but kind of still makes me nervous working with him moving forward because he's obviously a lot better of a player than I pinned him for, and good for him tonight. It was really awesome to be a part of that and to make it out of that alive.
Hi guys, Bar here, and I just got voted out by a vote of 5 negated to 1. Um, it sucks. It really does. I've had so many plans for this game, and getting 13th place was not part of that plan. No, um, but it's the game, and I realized that I'm only out of this game because someone recognized me as a threat. And as Jess told me, some players get voted out pre-merge despite being really good. Maybe I am Kelly Wentworth, who knows? But I cherish this entire experience. I really do. It's been awesome. And I have no hard feelings towards nobody. I hope I can stay in touch with all of the players from this season and stay part of the community of Expedition. I've been following the franchise since season 1, and to finally get to play, and to play for Sandra of all people, and to get to interact with her and have it be the exact way I was like dreaming for. It's insane. It's something that almost no other Sandra fan can say that they've got to do, and I'm very proud to say that I have had that chance. I'm sad that I didn't get to go as far as I wanted to, that I didn't get to represent Sandra as well as I wanted to. But I am hopeful that my friends in this game can still succeed. I'm talking to you, Rocky and Annie, mainly, but I'm also rooting for all of them to do well. But if I had to like really pin it out, then it's Joshy and Aleaha as well. I love Thomas. I hope I can stay in touch with him. Ryan is a great guy. And Joseph and Austin, I have no hard feelings towards them. I hope I can stay in touch with them. And I hope that Courtney really figures out what it is that she needs to do in order to take the target off her back, because I don't know if she's aware of how much damage she has done to herself and her image in this game. But I am rooting for her to do well. I feel like she's such a great person. And yeah, she deserves it, and everyone here deserves it. It sucks. I thought I've told my friends that I'm gonna play, and they were really hyping me up, thinking that I'm gonna like go far, which I usually do, and that's not the case here tonight. Obviously due to very specific circumstances, but that doesn't matter. But yeah, that's all for me, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity. I hope that everyone watching has genuinely enjoyed watching me play. And if not, you suck. But no, but honestly, yeah, it's been fun. So until next season, adios.
These motherfuckers want to vote me? Do they not know the last thing about King George, the cockroach from Bankstown that cannot be killed? Well, I am the new cockroach. I am the new King George. I am the king of this tribe. I like to think I'm the king of this tribe. I like to think I'm the king of this team. Evidently, I was not. This day has been very, very interesting. I did not expect... I mean, first of all, we knew what the challenge was, and we practiced. I was an idiot and bought... Knowing the challenge, bought cans that were harder to do the challenge with. I mean, at the end of the day, it didn't matter. Because we got flogged. What I didn't expect was to be the team captain who started the whole captain's draft. I chose Ryan because I thought I had a good working relationship with him, and he'd been practicing the challenge, and I thought he was going to do good. I was wrong. And then, as everybody got picked, I realized that it wasn't the best makeup in terms of people. Team George, Team Sandra. Let's talk about Team George, Team Sandra at the moment. I feel like we've been pushed into a little bit of a box at the start of this by being on these separate teams. But at the same time, maybe today's vote is the first step to people working together. And if it's a Team George or a Team Sandra at the end, it doesn't matter, as long as I'm there at the end. And I think playing a compass correctly does put a target on my back. But there are other people with that target that share the same target. There's Austin, and there is Rocky. Although I think Rocky's got the numbers wrong. I don't think Rocky negated a majority of the votes. I'm quite confident that that's the case, and he keeps saying it is, but like everyone was there, so maybe I'm gaslighting myself. I don't know. So we got absolutely slaughtered in this challenge, and I was like, oh shit, here we go. I've got 2 advantages in my pocket. People think I've lost my vote, and then now I'm going to lie about it. So everything kind of was like coming to a head, and I knew because I had a compass, I felt a little bit safer to go stronger out of the gates, so to speak. And there were people that were not doing that, and apparently it was between me and Austin. And because of Austin's relationship with Annie, which is quite tight, I don't seem to be in that relationship at the moment, which is kind of I really wish I need Austin to bat for me to get me in. I need like an invite to this Austin Annie club that I would like to join, but it's invite only apparently. I'm not allowed in unless I know the password. And I have not been given the password for this. So I was a little shocked that I got every single vote, but I don't hold it against Ryan. I don't hold it against Austin. This is not my final form. I was in my congenial era. I have now transitioned into my revenge era. And everyone that voted for me in that tribal council, everyone that voted for me in that crossroads is on a list. My kill list. And until I see, except for Courtney, because she was not involved, Annie gone, Austin gone, Rocky gone, Ryan gone, Bar already gone, so I've already got one person off my list. Until that happens, I will not be satisfied. I will happily come third. I will happily come fourth, as long as I avenge those votes. Because no one throws my name out unless you think... No, how do I phrase this? Don't go for me unless you're going to kill me. Unless you know you're going to get me. And they didn't. And despite being like, oh, woe is me on the bottom, there are fractures everywhere. Courtney and I have this little secret alliance. I don't know what you call it, but I think we can bond over that. I can bond over with Rocky about our shared Survivor casting experiences. I bond over with him and Austin about our compasses. Maybe I can bond with Annie about music. I don't know. Maybe I need to look up some Led Zeppelin or Alanis Morissette. Jagged Little Pill, so I can actually talk to her about something. You know what? I'm actually going to research some shit and see if I can talk to her about some more music, just so I can pretend to get to know her, because I really need her. I need to be on her side. Ryan is floating at the moment, and it's kind of annoying me. No one suspects Ryan. No one suspects Ryan. But they should, because he's playing a pretty good game. And to be honest, everyone's playing a pretty good game. This was high stakes, like I said. This felt like a Final Six Tribal Council. The stakes are there. And it's not looking great for me, Especially with this whole Eli business. I don't know what the fuck I've done to piss off Eli, let alone what Austin's done to piss off Eli. Whether that's true, I don't know. But I tend to believe that I want to understand why. And I feel like I need to confront him straight away the next time that I'm with him and be like, Eli, what the fuck? I'm really confused. Can we work together or are we at odds? Because if we're at odds, then let's draw the line here now, and I will tell you that you are going to be the one going home tonight if you do not work with me. I need to give an ultimatum or something. It's fucking annoying. What have I done wrong? Was I swap fucked? Maybe. Let's call it that. I think Courtney would like to work with me, and I think that would be beneficial to my game. But I have an uphill battle on my hands. But I'm on Team George, and if anything exemplifies what being a Team George player is that you absolutely fucking crush and dominate an uphill battle. But you don't piss off the jury, so you win. He did do that. So I'm trying to learn from his mistakes. And mine. But I haven't made any massive mistakes, I don't think. According to Eli, I have. But we'll have to find out, because that might be rendezvous on Thursday. Oui, oui. Salut. Buonanotte. It's Italian, I'm sorry. I don't know. Konbanwa. Oyasumi nasai. Nihongo ga hanashimasu. I know I can speak Japanese. Surprise. I have many more surprises to come. Rocky asks why I moved here. Do you think does he know that I'm a lawyer? I hope not. He's been wanting to ask me this. Anyway. Also, Courtney, being an alternate for Survivor, auditioned 8 times. She keeps saying this is her first time playing. But I don't believe her. She keeps on saying it, but maybe that's just her. I don't know, she's very hard to decipher, but maybe that's just her. I think most people are lying about it being their first time. No one's first org if you know what Expedition Online is. Honey. Please. Bitch, please. Trying to vote me out? Fuck off.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Me. It's me. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. Name somebody in this game right now that has a compass and looks bad in a cut-off t-shirt. It's Ryan Taylor, guys. Come on. I've been reeling for the past it's midnight right now. I got my compass right at the end of the night, and I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy myself a pizza and some breadsticks and just enjoy myself, because I put in too much stress for this damn compass to not treat myself. I mean, did it take me getting the most blatant clues ever to figure this out? Yeah, but you know, I earned this for catching the cups before anybody else did. And so I'm happy. And I'm in a great position. Obviously, Crossroads didn't go perfectly with Joseph playing his compass, but who cares? I really don't. Bar leaving clears up Annie a little bit, locks Rocky in with me, and if we go to another Crossroads, it has Joseph as public enemy number 1. Do I think he'd target me first? Not even in the slightest. I'm really not concerned. And if he plays a compass and it turns on me somehow, then I can play it. But I really don't think it would turn on me. Austin wants another group locked down with Courtney, immediately trusted me with his advantage, trusted my word that he wasn't getting votes and should hold on to it. Apparently he's been talking super highly of me to Courtney, all because I made a teacher alliance night 1. Like, yeah, thanks, awesome, thanks, buddy. Locked down Rocky. Joseph's not mad at me. I mean, tonight was an overwhelming positive. I mean, the only way it goes better is if Joseph leaves and Bar stays, but we bounce back. People are mad at Aleaha with Rocky and Aleaha and Josh, and Eli's getting heat for being so blatantly against Austin and Joseph. And your boy is chilling, connected with all these people, that I get to sit back and relax. This is what I mean when I say we need nights where we're jumping around and strategizing and socializing. Shout out to Austin for Crossroads ends, and he's like, hey, let's move around, let's keep talking. Gave me great opportunities that I probably put the worst acting of my life when I came back from my call with Courtney after finding the Chicago compass, after listening to Courtney sing Chicago. Maybe my acting was bad. But I don't care. I'm gonna go to all my allies and be like, oh my God, please tell me you found it. And if they don't believe me, who cares? I got a compass. And they don't. It's that simple. It's that simple. But in reality, I'll stop being cocky now. I'm very excited. I'm very relieved. This gives me a lot of life and lets me play how I like to play, which is with my fucking horns down, running at the wall. Driving one more hole through it so that I can run a little bit further until eventually I hit the opening. And that opening is me winning a ton of money for my charity. So yeah. I don't even know what to say. I'm still on a high. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Okay. Okay, here's my Monday confessional. I literally did them back to back. So it was a schoolyard pick, and Joshy was picked first. Like, he was our team captain, which was good because it was just the order of the way they were last round, like the way they were when Sandra was our host. And we were all practicing. Like, we knew what the challenge was gonna be, our tribe, which was still me, Jess, Eli, Cara, and Joshy, the 5 of us. We had been practicing, so like we ate that comp up. So we were gonna eat the comp up. So we go to do the comp, and it's like a head-to-head battle. And of course, my head-to-head battle is RT, he's somebody I know, but like I'm not really too concerned about him right now until I have to threaten him if we're ever at a crossroads together. But I'll be concerned about it then, not concerned about it right this second. He was my head-to-head battle, and I beat him. So RT, when you watch this, fuck you. No, I'm kidding. But no. Anyways, Jess was very, very, very upset that Eli did not pick her. And I was kind of considering, I was like, do I pick Annie? Do I pick Bar? Who do I pick? But I stuck with Cara, and I think it was just like, maybe self-preservation, but it was more of like, I want to win this challenge, and I know that this group has been practicing. Like, I know we can win. And we did. Thomas joined us from the blue, and I'm trying to vibe with Thomas. You know, I'm like, go to this vegan place, and I always play more personal in a way to make people like me. So then we can have, like, then they feel good with me, and then we can have like those strategic conversations down the line, you know? So once you feel good with me, come to mama. So that's how I'm kind of playing. Thomas was like, I really like your vibe. And I was like, you should. Like, we're cool. Joshy and I made a final 2, but Jess was super upset at Eli, which is pretty good for me and Joshy because right now we're in the minority. You know, obviously Thomas is the one on the outs, or so they want us to think. But I don't know. I guess we'll see what's going to happen. Hopefully, I don't know. We're at final 12, so I think a rendezvous might be coming up soon. So tonight is probably one of the last nights I can use my advantage if I have it. Well, I still have it. So I'm gonna have to see, hopefully, because I don't really trust Annie, Courtney. You know, like, they voted out Bar, they voted out Josh. I'm not sure how I'm feeling with the other Sandras. So if I find myself swapped on a tribe with them, I might just have to be like, hey John, like, because I'm trying to flirt with John for him to give me the clue, but it's not working. It's not. So he has a lot of integrity because it's not it's not working. I'm like, hey daddy, hey John, how was your day? Not working. But anyways, what was I gonna say? I might just have to be like, hey John, I want to play, or not something, but I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. But this is getting super long. Bye.
Okay, so another day done. We won in the challenge, we came in second place in the challenge, still won, still exempt from going to Crossroads today, which was so exciting. And we got to see Queen Sandra host the challenge. It was so cool to see her because we haven't really seen her being on Team George. So that was cool to get to see her and like hear her and everything. That was fun. So, and also winning was great. That was also great. Blue also won, which is the team of all guys. And then purple team lost again, them going to Crossroads. And then we saw that they sent home Josh. So Austin's still good, Courtney's still good, and Annie's still good. So back at Red Camp, aka the Cranberries, we are definitely feeling good about each other. We solidified like a kind of like telephone thing where like I'll go talk to one person, that person will go to their person, that their person will go to the next person, it'll come back around, where information will get back around, and then that way we're never really seen talking to each other, and we'll just like trust that it's getting back around, and we all have that trust in each other. And then also on that, we also have another person outside of our group of 5 that we're going to talk to and see if we can pull them as like a little side ally. So feeling good about that. I did tell them today that I lost my vote at the summit, which I was been kind of freaking out about and kind of been thinking about a lot, because I feel like now that they know, maybe they'll trust me more, look out for me a little bit more, because they wouldn't want to lose me. They'd rather lose someone else instead of me, is how I feel. Yeah, so from the blue, definitely feeling a little nervous about that. I'm not sure if all of their personalities will mesh well or as well as us red do. I think the red, the Cranberries, I think we're all kind of so different that it all works out well for us. And especially having girls and guys on our team, I think is good, as opposed to the blue where it's all guys. And I'm not sure if they'll maybe really be able to connect as well. I'm definitely nervous about Thomas and Ryan on that team because they have been they're from original Team George and have been together this entire time. So you just have to assume that they would be close. And then I'm not sure about Bar. Rocky, I'm not sure about. And then Joseph, not sure where he could potentially stand with them, if he's back in with George or if maybe he's with Rocky, who knows, because we were just on the purple team together. I'm definitely interested in talking to Joseph. And then just like assuming, you would have to assume that my name has come up in that blue group, and just like his name has probably come up in that group as well. So it's definitely something for us to watch out for going forward, because we also have to assume that we're probably party swapping again, since there's only 3 people on purple, and I think there's 13 of us left, so we're thinking it might be a 6-6 split. One person goes to a summit type thing, and I don't know what will happen from there, but we just have to assume that something like that is probably going to happen tomorrow, which is also not great considering we don't want to be split up, especially if it's a bad split. If it's a bad split, that's not good for any of us, especially that I do not have a vote going into whatever next Crossroads I walk into. And potentially neither does Joseph if he was being honest with me. So, and if he wasn't being honest with me, he has an advantage, which either way is not good. So, yeah. I'm still feeling good with our group. I'm feeling good about Eli still. I still think going strong with him, and I'm glad that me and him were paired up in our little telephone thing, because I would like to get to talk to him again, and I definitely would like to get to talk to Austin again, because I have not spoken one-on-one with him literally at all. I spoke with him day 1 with Megan, who is now gone, and then I was on purple with him again, but we didn't get to speak one-on-one. So I'm curious where his head's at, like if he still wants to work with me, if he's like a hater now, or like what the deal with that is, because I'm not sure. We just haven't talked. So I'm definitely interested to hear what went down with I'm definitely interested to hear what went down with the Erin vote, and I feel like that will definitely be kind of impactful to how the Cranberries maybe move forward, because we're not sure what happened with Austin and Courtney there specifically. So that'll definitely be interesting moving forward to find out like what happened there. The urge to ask when we were at the challenge, just to jump out and be like, so what happened at your crossovers yesterday? It was so strong, but I just knew I couldn't do it. And I feel like it would have been so random if I didn't. I was hoping Eli would have done it for us, but it didn't come up. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow with this and where we go from here. I'm feeling good about our 5. I'm feeling good about the cranberries. I really want to make it to the rendezvous, into the jury, and then to win at the end. Like, that's the ultimate goal, right? To win. But first step is making it to the rendezvous. So here we go. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
Welcome back to the Princess Podcast, Expedition Night 6. And I'm just going to get into it because what the fuck is Sammy Sosa? Who the hell, what does Sammy Sosa have to do with Survivor? Is he on a season I missed? Is my final ascent going to be the fucking Chicago Bean? Is that what I'm crawling up? I didn't get that memo. They've got people on this tribe, or this party, who have visited 450 of the 451 baseball stadiums in the world. And you want to throw that clue out there? Are you joking? Are you joking? Are you having a laugh? Oh, I'm heated up. I have submitted probably 3,000 different locations across the globe. I'm about to switch from being an attorney to being a fucking geologist at this point. And it's the clue, Sammy Sosa. I'm playing online Survivor. I'm playing Expedition Online. If I wanted to play an online baseball game, I'd have played fucking Backyard Slammers or whatever the fuck that game's called. That's pissing me off. Seriously, I'm real pissed off about it. I've tried so hard to find that compass, and just when I finally I type in Sammy Sosa, Magnificent Mile. I don't know what the hell this is about. It says Chicago. I go, okay, so it must be Chicago. I put in Chicago. Congrats, it's already been found. You're fucking kidding me. That's besides the point. Let's take some calls from the callers before I get really pissed off. Caller, you are live on the Princess Podcast.
Hey, Prince, did you hear about the advantage?
Shut the hell up. Seriously, shut up. Next caller. Next caller.
Hey, Prince, noticed you picked Thomas for your team. Want to explain that to us?
Thank you, caller, for getting us back on track tonight. I picked Thomas through the backyard, or the schoolyard pick. See, I'm pissed off with Backyard Slammers, whatever the hell it is. I picked Thomas because in my head, I thought, pull out the gun. Bing! Sniped him. I wanted Thomas out. Even after talking to him tonight, he said he's good with Joseph. Not cool with that. Said he's not good with Cara. Oh, strike number 2. So Thomas is on thin ice. I picked him because I thought, well, if we're all 5 going to be on this party together, we might as well just get somebody that we can take out. That's a threat. He's charming. He makes people laugh. He knows how to talk to people. He just was on strike with the writers for like 7 months. Like, Jesus H. Christ. Do you want a Nobel Peace Prize or do you want to be Expedition Online finalist? I want the latter. You can have the former, but not on my watch. So he's got to go. That's why I picked him. Yeah, I thought that would be a good choice for us, and I'm happy I chose Thomas. If we go to the crossroads, he's probably going to get the boot. But best of luck, bub. We got time for one more call.
Damn it. We won. Final 12. Hooray. But they got rid of Bar, and I'm pissed. Oh, man, I'm so mad. Bar was the person that I really, really wanted to work with the most. I'm frustrated, and then I feel like I'm talking too much within my tribe. I'm like telling people about slide puzzles because I want to win. I really know how to do a slide puzzle, but I'm trying to like teach everyone. And like, what am I doing? Why am I being the leader? I am already like raising my threat level. Oh, I don't like these numbers. We would have to flip Courtney and Rocky back over to our side to vote out one of the blue boys. And I don't know, man. I feel like what I did do good today with was Jess and I are close. We're number ones. And me and Aleaha are close. We're number ones too. I actually first made a final 2 with Jess. It just kind of happened. But then Aleaha said, oh yeah, we're final 2. And I was like, yeah. But I mean, I want to work with Aleaha down the road too. So I feel really stable within my tribe right now. But then somebody found a clue. Somebody found an advantage. Somebody found a compass with just the clue Chicago. I don't know if this was the one that we were breaking our heads trying to find, but they gave us a bunch more clues, and it was just, the answer was just Chicago. So I'm worried. I think someone in our group found it. I don't think it was Aleaha or I. It's probably Eli. But we might need that. Oh, man. I gotta like hold back more. I feel like I'm setting myself up to be a merge boot. I'm too good at like these tribe games. I'm too like much of a leader, and I need to pull back. I need to let other people do everything, especially when it hits merge. I can't be seen as a threat. Yeah, I'm doing too much right now. I've got a good group. I trust my group. Me, Jess, Aleaha, and I think Cara will vote with us. And Eli likes me. I think Eli feels a connection to me. I feel good with Eli, but I don't necessarily know how far I can trust him. But I think he feels good with me. I was trying to make that happen with Thomas, but I think Thomas is smart enough to know that we're a pretty strong group, and he's on the outs. I said there were cracks to him, but obviously that was a lie. I don't want him to perceive that I'm the leader, which I think I'm already doing. Once that happens, he'll take that information back to his old crew and then try to target me at the merge. At the rendezvous, I'm sorry. I don't like that at all. Luckily, I have a good relationship with Courtney, but if the votes come down 5-5 and there's votes on me at the rendezvous, no one's going to rocks for me, and I wouldn't expect them to. Yeah, I gotta do better. I have to do better. Shit. My threat level, like, I'm being too much of a leader. It's just I get so excited about, like, trying to win and trying to get our team to win, but I'm doing too much. I did that today, too, with the practicing of blowing air to make the balls on the cans, and we all destroyed, you know? But I need to get majority control first before I'm seen as a threat or a leader. We don't have the numbers. We have to like win next time so that they can weaken themselves. But I think they'll weaken themselves by taking out a number for us. They'll take out like Courtney or something. Oh, shit. I don't like the position that I'm in right now. I gotta just not talk. I gotta stop talking. I gotta stop talking, and I gotta have a good merge and like make connections, hopefully with Annie or Courtney. I don't know. They're gonna come at us. Shoot, I'm not feeling really good about this at all.
What the holy hell? Oh my goodness. Day 6, and I don't even know. Let's just go through the biggies. Competition, before that happens, there's a schoolyard pick for new parties, and I am picked last on my team, which makes me feel pretty insecure. Then the night happens, and we're breaking off in individual conversations. And I don't know what order this all happened in. I think I do, but I'm not sure. So Eli and I, at first I yell at Eli. I call him a bad name and tell him that I can't believe he picked Thomas over me. And he tells me his whole thought process behind that, which I believe because it was like a lot of overthinking, and that is Eli. And then we talk about how much we, feel like we're on the same page and we want to go to the end together. And I feel that sincerely. Um, I feel that sincerely, but we don't want people to know that's how we feel. Then, then Joshy wants to solidify our final thing, but he also really wants Aleaha to be in that, and I feel like the third on that. But I like Joshy, and what am I gonna say? No, so yes. And then Thomas um, pulls me in and tells me he has been dying to talk to me because he wants me to be his number one. I don't know if these people are saying this to everybody. Like everyone's like, hey, you're my number one. I don't know. I could be being bamboozled. I feel like Thomas and Eli are definitely genuine. Joshy might be. Not sure yet. I feel like he is, but then, wanting it to be Aaliyah and he and Aaliyah have been together for longer kind of makes me wonder if I'm like the third one that's not. I don't know. So I just don't know. But Thomas, why do I think he's sincere? Thomas tells me that Joseph found the first idol, and Joseph has the idol. That's a pretty big deal. That's a pretty big deal. He also tells me that he's been chatting with George and about some strategy, and feels like going with me would be a really good plan. I think that's it. It was a lot.
He does it again! He somehow avoids crossroads yet again. I am now one of the last remaining people to only have been to one crossroads the whole entire game. Wild. Love it. Love this pre-rendezvous phase of this game for me. I also got kind of abandoned by my blue team today. I was expecting to get chosen by either one of Ryan or Joseph, or maybe even Rocky or Bar. But you know what? It's okay, because ultimately they had to go to Crossroads. I did not. I did nothing to earn this tonight. I literally didn't even play because the first 4 people in my group absolutely crushed it. But you know what? Sometimes it's just luck of the draw. Sometimes luck can get you far in this game, and luck has gotten me one more night. So I am just thrilled to still be here. When I saw the people that I was swapping in with on this new red team, I was nervous. I was very nervous. I thought for sure that if we lost, my ass was grass. I thought that I was probably going to end up going home. But because I now had tonight to solidify some things and not have the chaos of a crossroads, I feel pretty good. I feel good. The biggest thing that happened tonight, though, was I was able to finally solidify a proper alliance with Jess. I've been wanting to do this since day 3. George even recommended to me in a brief message that we exchanged that she is the kind of alliance member that I should bring into my plans, and I could not agree more. She is kind and compassionate. She wears her heart on her sleeve. She is exactly the kind of person that I want to be working with. I am still a little wary of her maybe being a little too open of a book, but she feels like she's on the out. She feels like she doesn't have anyone, and I wanted to make it very clear to her that she does have someone. She has me. So I'm ready to roll with Jess. I talked to Eli as well, and Eli feels good with Joseph, and Eli feels good with Cara. So in an ideal world, we will rendezvous soon. This will become an individual game. And then myself, Jess, Eli, Cara, Joseph, and maybe Ryan, maybe Rocky. Who knows who that extra 6th person will be. We can figure that out. But at least the 5 of us can carry through into the individual portion of this game. We can have each other and run the majority, which I love. I love that there's this like Team George versus Team Sander mentality on one side, and then there's no teams anymore, it's blurred lines on the other side. I think that's a very interesting fracture, and I plan to expose it and make as much of a meal out of it as I can so that I can just keep on cruising, because I'm riding a wave right now, and I want that wave to continue all the way until the end with hopefully some moves that I will have orchestrated myself. And I kicked things off tonight by talking to Jess, sharing with Jess that Joseph has a compass, a huge reveal. I wasn't expecting to do it yet, but it felt important to really lock in what I have with her. She's the only person I plan on telling, so if that information gets out, I know where it came from. But listen, I I'm ready to play. I'm ready to really play. I've been laying the groundwork, the social groundwork, and I'm ready to get my hands a little bit dirty. This is Expedition Online Season 6. I'm on Team George. George is a mastermind, and I gotta start to make my own moves, make my own play. I'm ready to go. Another night down, another night to come. Let's go.